Okay, so make sure you put your name at the top, and we're going to be working out this side that says lesson, and then the back side of this is the same way. The top is these ones where you're going to have to say yes or no, and the bottom is where you're going to have to find the missing number. So we'll do this side and then the other side. You can work out on your own. So you guys have done proportions before. We're just going to write them a little bit differently this year. So we're going to be drawing almost like a heart sort of shape. So we're going to pretend that these are equal for right now. So you're going to start with the bottom right. You're going to draw half of a heart. And so we went through 3 and 4, and we're going to be multiplying. We're just cross multiplying like you guys have done before. And then on this side, go through 9 and 2. So by drawing this sort of heart shape, it'll tell you which numbers go on which side. So our 4 and our 3 go on this side. Our 9 and our 2 go on this side. So 4 times 3 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 9 times 2 is 18. Does 12 equal 18? No, it does not. Those are not the same thing. So it said state yes or no. So they're not proportional. We're going to say no. And that's it. On this one, we're going to pretend they're equal. So 2 times 15 and 8 times 3. And if you draw your swoops, they'll tell you which side to put them on. So that's 30 and 24. Does 30 equal 24? No. If they were equal, they would be the same number. So we're going to put no. On number 3, pretend they're equal. 12 times a 4 and 3 times 16. So 12 times 4, we get 48. 3 times 16, we're going to get 48. Does 48 equal 48? Yes. They are equal, and it is a proportion. Same thing on here. 4 times 9, 12 times 3, and this shows us we know which side to put them on. 4 times 9 is 36. 12 times 3 is also 36, and that makes them equal, so the answer is yes. That's all you're doing. If they come out to be the same number, it's a yes. If they come out to be different numbers, it's a no. On the bottom, we're doing almost the same thing, except we've got a missing number that we're going to have to find. So on this side, we get 9 times an n, which we can just call 9n, is equal to 6 times 3. So 9n is equal to 18, because 6 times 3 is 18. Now you're going to have just a very simple one-step equation. So what we're going to do to both sides, this is multiplying, so we're going to do the opposite, which is dividing. So this side we just get an n. 18 divided by 9 is 2. That's our answer. So we just had just one step to find out what our variable is. Over here, on this side we get 8 times 6. On this side we get 4n, 4 times n, and 4n is equal to 8 times 6 is 48. Now we need the n by itself, so we're going to have to get rid of this 4 by dividing both sides with 4. N is equal to 12. And that's it. We're just finding what value that missing number is. Down here we get 3m. And over here, we could maybe save a step by doing this part in our heads. We have 6 times 8, which is 48. Divide both sides by 3. You want to divide them by the number that's next to your variable, because we're getting rid of that. So m is equal to 16. So almost like what we're doing up here, except saying whether they're equal or not. Instead, we're going to be dividing to figure out what the variable is, that missing number. So 6 times 4, we would try to do this in our head, that's 24. r. Then it's a one-step equation. Divide both sides by the number with our variable, which is 8. And r equals 3, or 3 equals r. And that's it. The other side has the same thing. Yes or no's at the top. Is it a proportion? And the bottom, solve for the missing number.